I don't think
One thing I've struggled with is
Yeah?
I don't understand what's so good about beacons.
How can you... Wait. So, hang on. Have you used Efficiency 5 Haste 2 yet?
No.
Well, then, there you go.
But you have to place down a huge pyramid to just do it, to be able to use it.
Yeah, but Efficiency 5 Haste 2 gives you instant mine. Like, you have no delay between... It's like taking out sand, but you're taking out stone.
Okay, but what's the radius on a beacon?
Like 90 blocks? If you're clearing...
So, like, what... Is it good for, I guess, digging a big hole?
Yeah. I can't believe you're questioning how good a beacon is right now.
Yeah, no, seriously, I've never understood what the attraction is for a beacon.
You know, I'm putting this in a video. I can't wait. I can't wait to read the comments on any...
No, don't.
I'm gonna have this as the opening to my video. I'm gonna have this as the opening to the video. Is Grian questions the usefulness of a beacon.
Beacons suck!
Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 14, and today I have hopped onto the server to see this. Now I don't exactly know what this is going to mean, but I'm going to put my armor on. I'm going to grab my tools because we've been AFKing. I'm going to check how well the pumpkin farm has done, which is done pretty well, so we're doing okay there. But now I'm curious to see what exactly has happened. And we can question him about this. I can't see anything obvious at this point in time, which is good. Maybe he has genuinely fixed my base. There's a chance that something was broken and he's come along and fixed it. I mean, I'm not 100% certain. He might have fixed something. Of course, he's fixed the air gaps. He's fixed these two little things here. So we used to have air gaps, which was just some strange bug in Minecraft 1.13. That has now been fixed by Cubfan. That's hilarious. I was expecting some kind of prank of epic proportion. I was expecting to go outside my base and just see something horrendous happen because obviously the convex have actually threatened that. But no, Cubfan's actually been really helpful. And he's come by and actually fixed something in my base, which is incredibly useful that we couldn't actually fix. So big thank you. Big thank you to Cubfan. And I apologise for expecting the worst. Anyway, my plan for today's Hermitcraft episode is to do a little bit of work on the terraforming that we have going on the top section of our frisbee in the gyro, whatever we're calling my base. But I've just been walking around the shopping district and it's made me think, you know what, I think at some point I am going to have to build myself another shop here because actually I haven't checked the slime drops. And by drops, of course, I mean the actual sales that we've made. Let's take a look. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Okay. It looks like we've made some pretty serious sales. Now, of course, all of that needs to be divided up between myself and Iskal, so I've kind of left it there because I think Iskal is in charge of all of that. But anyway, this is what we did in the previous Hermitcraft episode. I'll do some extra work on that later on in today's video, I think. Make a few changes, maybe tone this area down a little bit. But in today's episode, I want to get the ocean area done and also this area done, which I can't remember what this area is meant to be. Now obviously to do this entire floor area we're going to need a whole ton of sand, and in typical fashion it is now getting dark and I'm in the desert and I haven't slept for a very long time, so the phantoms are going to be attacking me. I've dirting. I guess I'm dirting, I suppose. Would that be what I'm doing? Oh, I can't wait for Grian to judge me and my builds. He's giving it a look over. Or not. I think he's just left. Oh, nice! I think Grian might be helping me out with my dirt. Yeah, absolutely. Like, the idea is... So... Yeah, just kind of like
you're totally winging it.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say that I'm totally winging it. Like, I mean, you know, I like the thought of it being an ocean kind of style one. I was thinking maybe some palm trees and stuff like that, go full tropical. But then I'm fairly certain, I can't remember, I'm fairly certain that this one was going to be my tropical. I was going to do some tropical. I'm going to sleep because this place is going to get super deadly as none of it's lit up. But
is this you could do a jungle there.
My elytra just did not activate in the slightest. Then they literally just like
yeah, I've had that several times. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
happens to the best of us.
I was literally like just spamming my space bar, just trying my best to get. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, since this is decorative and it doesn't actually go too high. That's the point. Like you can go, how high is it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's call it 8, 9 or 10 blocks. Are you paying attention?
Yeah. I'm trying to kill that guy.
10 or so blocks. I reckon what you could do is you could have this as like a glass floor, right? And then you could have lots of like redstone bits and bobs over each area, like different machines, and then this is like a purely decorative floor, and you could have animals and stuff underneath.
Oh, I get what you mean. Like it's kind of like you're viewing what's going on underneath. It's like you're standing on top.
Yeah. So
that could be fancy.
It would be like a see-through floor, and well, it's purely decorative as it is.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, where are you going to put all your machines and stuff? So you could make.
I mean, the thing is, this is like one. This is one of many things. Like because this whole build was just purely for my storage system. That was kind of like my storage system is going to go along these lines here. So this is where all my chests are going to be. And then I just thought it would be cool to surround my chests and everything with some biomes and other bits and pieces. So I don't know. I don't know where my machines are going to go.
Like this?
So what's that?
Do the chests go here like that?
No. The chests will go probably. They'll breach in. Just you can see that there's kind of 3 blocks that are left flat. So all the chests will go along like this, and then I'll have rows of them going along like that. Maybe even pushed back a little bit further, maybe back to about here.
Oh, I see. So this is just to decorate your vast riches.
Yeah, exactly. Because I always run out of storage space, so I thought it would be a good idea to just go ham this season and just have the world's biggest storage system building.
All right. Okay, so that changes things. I thought this was going to be like your main base where you did everything. This is just for your item.
Yeah. I don't really know what to do with this area just yet. I'm thinking maybe palm trees, and then maybe have it just dip down a little bit lower in the middle.
Yeah, I would say have one more layer.
Yeah.
Not too big, but just it gives you that little. Otherwise, it'll be a bit too flat.
Yeah. And then I'll probably decorate the water with, I don't know, maybe some of the 1.13 stuff. I guess just go do a little bit of bone mealing and some
probably
kelp.
Wanted it to be. I mean, you'd probably want to go coral reef style.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a really good idea.
Otherwise, like the kelp and stuff, it will look really stubby. Otherwise,
yeah.
It's only a couple of blocks thick, so I'd go coral, make it nice and bright and colourful. And the other thing is, you went sand instead of gravel.
Yep.
The deep oceans are like gravel, so I'd definitely.
Yeah, coral's probably the way to go. All right, I'll I guess, because I don't want to make any mistakes, so I'll leave you digging that hole, and then I'll just keep placing sand. So I'll do the thing that has no creative control whatsoever. Yeah, this one's an interesting one because it's something that I've never really worked with. Like I've never worked with terraforming before. This is why I did it, because I thought it would be a fun challenge because it's so out of the things that I normally do. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe build some form of little thing in the middle. Maybe even if it's like a little boat or I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say. Let's think. So, coral reef is what I suggest you go for.
Yeah, for sure.
And what would you find out? You could do a little turtle island.
How would I get the am I able to get turtles there, and would they not travel off? It'd be hilarious if they just walked off the edge. Yeah,
but I doubt it. You can get turtle eggs. Zuna sells turtle eggs, and then you just plant them there. They'll hatch as long as the zombies don't get them. And then breed, they'll come back to that spot. So.
Oh, that would be really cool. So I can have a little turtle island in the middle there, surrounded by a coral reef. That's a wicked idea. That'd be amazing. Do you get like seriously dark spots in certain areas of my base?
Yeah. like you are.
Pitch
wait,
black.
wait. You swap places with me for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pitch black. It's just one block. It's really weird. It's so strange.
It's got to be something to do with these half slabs.
Yeah, I don't know what it's all about, but you suddenly just go like it's like you're coming from the shadows. It's like some mysterious opening of like some ominous character. It's like, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm here to take you.
Yeah.
Good day.
Yeah. I'm not going to join you in doing that because my elite shirt definitely will not deploy in time, and I will hit the decks.
All right. So, yeah, this is the underwater bit. Is the bit that I've been working on the most at the moment, trying to just make sure it's right.
I'll pop down there and take a look. Oh, you've got some ocean lighting going on now. As a word of warning, don't take on the task of lighting up the entire ocean around you, because that becomes tiresome very quickly.
Well, I only use sea lanterns because I put all my pickles in the shop, but once I've got my pickle farm going, I think I'll easily be able to light everything up because pickles are much easier.
Yeah.
I just had these to hand.
Yeah, this is cool.
Now,
so
there's a bit of an issue with my base at the moment, and I'm kind of in the same situation as you. Like, I started above the water, and I thought, this is going to be good.
Yep.
But then I connected it to the seafloor in freestyle, and I'm not particularly happy with everything below the water. It doesn't feel like it connects, and it feels like it's a little bit too thin.
Right.
Does that make sense?
I kind of see what you're saying.
So I'm in a similar position to you where I'm looking at it. I'm like, what do I do?
Yeah.
What do I do? So the obvious answer is leave it. Let's do something else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the way to go. It's just leave it be and yeah, just ignore it for the time being and hope that nobody notices.
I've never done a big building like this before with this kind of shape pattern. I normally do, like houses.
Yeah.
Factories, that kind of thing. I've made one futuristic build in my life, so I'm well out my comfort zone.
Right, you are way out. Yeah, I can imagine. I bet this has got to be a bit scary for you because pressure's on as well, considering you're known for making things really, really beautiful. So everyone is going to be really judging you if you make it look ugly.
Oh, come on. Don't make it worse than it already is. I'm well aware.
I'm fine. I don't have to build beautiful things because it's like, well, I kind of don't know what I'm doing, so it's okay. Whereas you, like, there's a lot of weight to your words.
That's why I'm so scared to do anything at all.
Yeah, I bet.
It's kind of like I'm in this weird place where it's kind of looking like what I was anticipating and also really not. Really, like, parts of it are what I imagined, like the glass bit and the sort of supporting structures. That's right. Yeah. But I think the base is just not big enough, and there's no platform. There's nowhere to like walk around, and I think that's where I went wrong. But
I see.
I'll figure out a way of fixing it. Probably like retcon it. Once it's done, I'll fix it. Have you met Paul?
No, I don't know if I have.
Come here. This is my This is Paul. Originally, it was Zuma putting a pufferfish in the base.
How does he stay in there? Does he just stay in there happily? Is he okay in there?
Yeah, it's a wallless aquarium. As long as I don't put another fish in here, he's happy.
No way. So he's just gonna chill out there.
Yeah,
that's a really pretty minimal. This is like a pretty build. That's really cool.
Well, I'm thinking I'll make a big one, like down the center of it maybe at some point. But
yeah. Oh, that'd
Paul
be amazing.
here is just gonna out.
And he's still deadly as well, which is good.
Yeah.
And he definitely stays in there.
He does. He's been here for a week or two.
Okay, so he is just happy, just chilling out.
He is, and you could make imagine you could make. I think the smallest one you can make is a 3x3. So you could have like a few columns of them, and then have like a fish in each.
That would be amazing.
Like a really cool little design.
That's super awesome. No, this is sweet. I didn't know about that. He looks like he's getting really close to the edge as well, and it freaks me out. But then he seems to.
Yeah, I know. He looks like he's gonna just leave.
That's hilarious. That's so cool. Now, with big thanks to Grian, we have actually managed to make, well, a decent amount of progress here. We've got all of the sand in place, but for the most part, we were just joking around and goofing about. And I think this looks really cool. The only thing that I will say is that although I absolutely love this palm tree, I think it might just be a tiny bit tall for what we have going on over here. So I might have to scale it down a little bit, but I love this plan with rocks. So I'm going to get to work on some of the details around the edges. Oh, and as per usual, whenever I'm doing my stone mining, I managed to get myself a whole ton of diamonds. That's actually quite a good little selection there. I mean, I can't see a thing anymore, so that there could be some others around. But no, 6. I'm running really low at the minute too. Right, how does this look then? I've only got 3 fireworks, and I'm definitely not going to be able to take off with them. So I think I'm just going to look at this one from the floor, to be quite frankly honest with you. I think that's good. I think that's much better than just leaving it completely flat. And Graham was saying that I should probably turn this into a bit of a coral reef, and I totally agree with him. I hadn't even thought about that, so we'll have to go and grab some corals, but I guess now we should probably actually fill this in with water. Now that it's all going in, it's looking so much cooler. And one thing that Graham suggested to me is that I use more slabs when it comes to just transitioning between things everywhere. So not only using slabs on the inside here, but also using slabs in this area, but using dark, like spruce wood slabs that kind of mix in nicely with the dirt. It's such a genius idea. I hadn't even thought of it, but it makes things look 10 times better. Here goes. How does it look? Really cool. It looks really, really cool. Oh man, that looks so cool. And you know what? I like the palm tree. It's such a... The question is, do we make my trees taller because they are a little bit short, and I am going to make them taller at some point to match up with this palm tree, or do we make the palm tree a tiny bit shorter? Mine definitely doesn't look quite as cool as Grian's. There's no doubt about that. But it's kind of in more with the scale of what we have going on here. I definitely need some better leaves though. Maybe if I kind of make them slightly less uniform and a little bit more kind of, I guess, bushy. I suppose that could help us out a little bit. And I'm definitely not a builder. I think that goes without saying here. Maybe if we even drop it down, kind of extend it out even further on some. Because that's the thing. His one's wild. My one's a little bit more, a tiny bit subdued, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I think what I'll do is I'll build a small handful of them, just dot them around the entire place, and then we can work out what we're going to do from there. I think I might have to rely on the comments a little bit for this one because, as I've said many times, you guys are far more talented than me, and you, well, at least some of you, know how to build things. I do feel like I'm getting better with these things, though. So we have some nice differences in scale here, and they have slightly more crazy top sections. The palms are kind of coming in and dropping down like this. I quite like it, you know, this is quite cool. I think the next one is going to wrap up like this, and then yeah, we'll just gradually make our way around and hopefully add some variety. Maybe even do like a twofer here, so one that goes off this way and one that goes off that way. We are entirely out of iron. We do not have a... Oh, yes. Oh, I thought I was going to have to go out resource gathering to get shears. To get a set of shears so that we can get more leaves. How ridiculous is that? Bit of a progress update for you. I have made it probably about 3/4 of the way round, and I just thought it would be a good idea to fly up to the top and see how things are coming together, and also get a rough idea of how the entire build is now looking, because now things are starting to look a lot more complete, and I have to say, I really like it. Yeah, I think it looks really cool. And just think, the storage system is going to be going around about there. And actually, it's going to be cutting quite close to those trees. So we might have to do some modification of where those things are. But it's going to end up... I think this is going to end up looking really cool once it's all been put together. Really, really cool. So there we go. Finally, the trees are now all finished. I have replaced Grian's tree with a slightly smaller one just for the time being. I'll probably bring Grian or Scott or someone like that over in the next couple of weeks just to, I guess, finalize things and get all of the details sorted, because as you know, I'm not particularly brilliant at that. But for now, what we want to do is we want to get ourselves some corals. And I think, as far as I remember, there is actually a coral store in the shopping district. I have absolutely no idea how much is going to charge for corals. I don't know how difficult corals are to get. I'm bringing 6 diamonds. I might be grossly underestimating how cheap these are going to be. This store is absolutely stunning. How much is it? Okay, 1 diamond per 32. Right, so quite 1 diamond per 3. Wow. What? I mean, I'm sure it's really expensive. Like, I'm sure it's difficult to get. Don't get me wrong. But wowzers. Okay. So let's see. How would I even go about using this stuff? Maybe replace. Should I replace the floor with it? Also, our conduit isn't working up here, which is a bit of a shame. So maybe just get some colour in like that. Oh my word, this is so out of my wheelhouse. How does this look? Does it look like I'm just going? I don't think I know what I'm doing. This is so terraforming and building things that look natural. Really struggle. Oh my word, I struggle with. I'm so lucky I was over water there. That wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault. My elytra just decided to cut out. It just looks like I'm going crazy with colours. It literally looks like I'm having fun and doing like a paint by numbers. Maybe if I add some stone and things in. Oh gosh. You know what? I think I'm going to leave the inside of the water for the time being. I think I'm going to leave that be, and I'll definitely ask for help on that one, because there is just absolutely no way that I'm going to be able to pull that off in any meaningful or successful fashion. It's just, look at it. It looks like there's been a spillage at the ink factory and it's landed in my pond. So to get away from doing that, I've done all of the details going round the edge of our watering area here, and now that looks much, much better, and it's kind of in keeping with the other areas that we have going on. You can see that there's inspiration taken from it. We've got obviously the desert section, we've got our enchanted wood, our little tropical area, which is soon going to have a coral reef in there, and then this section over here, I kind of don't know what to do about it. I really don't know what to do. It's sort of stressing me out somewhat, because we need to do something in this zone, but we kind of can't do tropical, because that's tropical. So what should we do? Maybe an acacia forest? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe plains? Potentially, we could do plains, but that's quite a boring one, isn't it? I don't know. I think you might have to let me know. Maybe jungle? Maybe jungle, and then we could get some more height in there, get some jungle trees in. Or snow. We could get snow involved. That could be interesting. Either way, I'm liking the way this build is coming together. Don't get me wrong. It's really, really cool, and it's a project that's kind of come out of nowhere that has ended up, A, being massive. I mean, look at the size of this thing. But more importantly, B, ended up really pushing me creatively, which is great. That's what I like, because all of this has just been a massive challenge for me, and I'm looking forward to collaborating with some other people in the near future to get this thing looking absolutely perfect. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is actually all I've got time for today. I really do hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later. Oh, and filming channel stuff. Link will be on the end screen. You guys know what to do.